Well, it feels fantastic if you get the call and you're invited to revisit something. And especially when you're given the opportunity to do something different with it, and to explore, aspects and sides of your character that you were not able to, play with the first time around. So the feeling of evolving, and the feeling of not repeating yourself, but doing something very different, is highly inspiring and thrilling. Where do we find Zemo? Well, he's sitting in a German prison cell, and he's been sitting there for quite a while, for a couple of years. He's probably, thinking of a way to get out, to break out of prison. And I guess he wouldn't have expected Bucky to show up and giving him the opportunity to do so. We meet Zemo, and we hopefully remember him from Civil War. So we still, understand what he's haunted by and traumatized by, and it includes still that he, has the clear mission for him to avoid for anyone to get hold of, a serum that could allow you to have superpowers, because he has experienced what can happen if that ends up being in the wrong hands. So this is his mission. And the interesting thing about the show is that these three are thrown into a situation in which they have to collaborate. So they couldn't be more different, but still this triangle has to accomplish that mission, and each one does it out of a very individual motivation. And yeah, the fun about this show in particular for me was, to have these scenes with the two of them, to have that awkward trio, who again couldn't be more different, but still have to work together. We finally get to see Zemo's background in the show and understand that he's a baron, and that he's royalty. His family was. And that was so much fun to play with, We see a different attitude in Zemo. We see a different style, this wonderful coat he's wearing. And I remember that when I put this coat on, I immediately changed the way I, played Zemo. It gave me the opportunity to play around with this aristocratic background, to be more suave and posh and arrogant and comical and whatnot. So this was a new side to Zemo that we didn't get to see in Civil War. The relationship between these three, and the relationship between Zemo and Bucky and Sam, is highly complicated, as you can imagine. But the three depend on each other, and the three need each other. So no matter how creepy and manipulative Zemo might be, Bucky and Sam know exactly that they need him, at least for a certain amount of time. And what I always loved in those scenes is that no matter how different they are, and the conflicts and arguments they might have with each other, I guess underneath it all, there is a I don't know if respect, but understanding for each one's trauma in life. And I guess they see that in each other. Every one of them has gone through a lot in life. The two of them having lost their allies and friends, their best friend they looked up to. Zemo has lost his family. So I think there's that mutual understanding of, what everybody has gone through. Well, Zemo is shocked by the information that there are more super soldiers and that there is, that highly dangerous super soldier serum because, this is, for Zemo, this is his ultimate nightmare. He has seen what happens when people play God. And the catastrophe of his life, the loss of his home, the loss of his family is due to that. And that is why he tries to do everything he can to get hold of that serum and to fight super soldiers, because according to Zemo, they're not allowed to exist. A typical day on the Falcon and Winter Soldier consisted of cracking up, laughing multiple times because of, Anthony Mackie's jokes. He is hilarious, but sometimes it's tough to work with him because you're still thinking of a joke that he made, and then you realize that the camera is rolling. But that helped to create that wonderful, cheerful, playful atmosphere that Marvel always creates, and surprises me. And I find that incredible, because if you think about the endeavor, if you think about how big that scale is and how much pressure there is on projects like those, which are gigantic, it is really remarkable of how smooth and nice and welcoming it feels when you are on set. And that allows you to be loose and to try things, to enjoy it. And so everybody who is chosen, like Kari, the director, are wonderful people. So, and if you're surrounded by the best people, then you're able to shine. And so I really enjoyed every single day on it. I have to say, yeah.
Hi guys, it's Debbie, and here's today's daily fact. The famous ending to Avengers Endgames will no longer be an ending, as it will soon be factored into the Falcon and Winter Soldier, a Disney Plus series based on our Marvel heroes, and it will also be a wink and nod to the action hit John Wick, with which it shares the creator. Remember to click below to subscribe, on the side for more great content, and if you like my t-shirt, you can get it at the link in description.